Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. And this is a snapshot of what ideal love is, the kind of love that God wrote into the fabric of our existence to embody and to live out toward one another. It's beautiful. Paul isn't writing these verses about love on a wedding day. He's not. You have to remember that Paul's words aren't a pat on the back when everything looks the way that it should. It's a strong admonition. It's a declaration of an ideal that is to be pursued when it's nowhere to be seen. God, the creator of all things in heaven and earth, the greatest reaches of the cosmos to the tiniest particles that make up who you are. He made all of them. And he also made love, and he also made marriage. He invented these things. He was the first to imagine them, and he has established them, and he's ordained them to exist in a certain way for specific purposes. When we see how God has defined right love in these verses, and we take time to evaluate our love for one another, I think you can quickly see how high the standard is. If right love is loving with perfect patience and never insisting on our own way, or never being irritable, or never being resentful, who can actually love rightly? The answer is no one. None of us can love rightly and perfectly. Our love as humans has limits. And when we hit our limits, we as Christians must turn to the one who loved us perfectly, who does actively love us perfectly without any type of limit. Beloved, if God so loved us, we also ought to love one another. I, John, take you, Katherine, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part, for the Lord comes for his own. According to God's word, I pledge you my love, my faithfulness, and my life. Katherine, repeat after me. I, Katherine, take you, John, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part, for the Lord comes for his own. According to God's word, I pledge you my love, my faithfulness, and my life. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9 through 12 reads, 2 are better than one, because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him who is alone when he falls and has not another to lift him up. Again, if two lie together, they keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? And though a man might prevail against one who is alone, two will withstand him. A threefold cord is not quickly broken. John, repeat after me, with the ring. With this ring, I thee wed, in the name of God. Katherine, repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed, in the name of God. Well, now that John and Katherine have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands and the giving of rings in the presence of all of these witnesses, by the power vested in me by the state of Massachusetts, but more importantly by God, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.